Yeah, it's been a minute. I know, my bad. But, like always, I've been fucking busy, and I'm about to get even busier. But, I just made a real quick Facebook Live video. Today's my birthday. And, I don't really get on Facebook much, but, because of Facebook, everybody who you're friends with says, oh shit, it's Rob's birthday. Let's send him a happy birthday wish thing, So then, starting at like midnight, 12:05 or something, you wake up, you got notifications out the ass, people posting pictures. It's cool, man. And I appreciate people taking that, couple seconds out of their day to send a good day wish. I wish it was a better day. I really do. Like, I'm 41 today, and I know nobody ever believes I'm that old, but I am. But, so my other foreman, right? I get a call from a customer that says, hey man, I don't think your guy was here. He didn't put up a sticker on our hood. I said, oh, let me call him and find out. So I call him, say, hey man, did you go do that job last night? He's like, yeah. I said, you sure? He said, yeah, I did it, I swear. I said, okay. Then he says, by the way, I'm going to rehab tomorrow. I got to bring you the van back. I said, what? I said, rehab for what? He's like, I just got to go. My dad's making me go, and my youngest daughter's mom said I can't see my daughter if I don't go, and I'll be gone 3 to 6 months. It's in West Virginia. Like, what? What? Like, on one hand, I'm like, mad. Like, you just fucked me royally. Like, now, not only did I have to do my 2 jobs in the morning, I'm going to have to go do your 2 jobs tonight. Then, tomorrow, I might have to go do another job early in the morning. Then, your 2 jobs, I'm either going to have to move his 2 jobs to Friday, which I was supposed to have off, or move my job to Friday, whichever customer won't get so upset to move things around, because I can't be 2 places at once tomorrow night. On one hand, I'm frustrated because he just made a lot of work for me, and I would have rather spent the rest of my birthday at home with my family. But it is what it is. But then on the other hand, like, if you have an issue with drugs or alcohol or whatever it is, I haven't talked to him. He's meeting me at my house because he's bringing me my van back. You gotta get that shit fixed. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, man, if you got a problem, go get it fixed. But why didn't you say something before? And, he's like, well, I don't think it's as bad as everybody else says it is. But every addict says that. No addict ever says it's really super bad until it's so bad that they don't have a choice but to admit it. Every addict says it's not as bad as other people think it is. I have it under control. I could stop anytime. They tell themselves these things to believe it. Till they believe it. I know, because I was there, right? Until it's so bad, you have no choice but to admit it. And it sucks to be in that position. Like, I feel bad. But why didn't you say something before? Like, we could have worked something out. Like, if you just said, hey man, I think I'm having a problem here, I would have helped you any way I could, like I do anybody else. Like, I've helped this kid so much. Like, he's fucked up so much. And I've helped him and tried to bring him along and just try to help him in life in general, because I'm that kind of person. Like, but I get burned a lot. I just thought he was fucking just one of those people really bad with money and fucking, I don't know, just kind of dopey. But I was fucking wrong. And usually I'm good at spotting shit like that and seeing shit like me. But he did a pretty good job of hiding it. He wouldn't be the first person that's worked for me or that I've known that I've been like, dude, you got a problem. You're trying to hide it, but I can see it. And they'd be like, no. all the signs are there. I could see it. Maybe I could see it, and I just chose not to. I don't know. So what do I do now, right? Like, now I gotta find somebody in a hurry, train somebody in a hurry, and get them out there. So I'm not doing a million jobs a week by myself. And you can only push customers back so far before they start getting upset and start looking elsewhere to get their shit done. It's like either I have people that are willing to go to work every day, they just cry about the fucking job, or you tell them like, hey, look, if you can do this, this, and this, I'll pay you more money, and they cry about it. And I'm like, but hey, I do that. That's why I make so much money. And on top of doing all those things, I also do other shit. Like, I'm never off the clock. When my phone rings, no matter what time of the day it is, if it's a customer or an employee or, you know, the owner, the partner, whatever you want to call him, I answer my phone. If I'm sleeping or not, I answer my phone. If you fuck something up, I'm the one that's got to go fix that shit. If you call off, I'm the one that's got to rearrange the schedule and get your job done. Like, and I do it all gladly because that's what I get paid to do. I don't know. It's so hard to find good people nowadays. And I'm telling you, you kids, like, it's weird. Like, I'm a parent of many kids. You guys know this. Yeah, I want my kids to go to college if they want to go to college. But don't go to college just to go to fucking college. Because there's so many kids that go to college and they spend all this money and then they owe all this fucking money for a job that isn't there. Right? And then they get out and they end up working fast food restaurants, fucking Walmart, or, you know, some other dead-end job, or they end up working some job they didn't even go to college for. Like, if you're going to college, make sure that when you get out of college, that career is going to have a spot for you. Make sure it's a career that you really, really want to do, right? Like, we don't have enough doctors. I'm sure we have enough lawyers. Probably not enough divorce lawyers. But there's enough prosecutors, right? Like, whatever it is, make sure that there's going to be a job for you. Or don't go to college. Go to a trade school. Find a good job that you don't need to go to college. And don't go to work every day and be miserable, right? You want to be happy in life? And I've been lucky enough to where almost every job I've had, I've liked. I've never had, like, the most glamorous of jobs. Like, the job I do now isn't glamorous, but I make good money, and I don't mind doing it. I love my job. If I had a 9-to-5 job where I was sitting at a desk every day, staring at a little computer screen, I would hate my life. And I wouldn't want to go to work every day, but I would have to pay the bills. This is the difference. Some people go to work every day because they have to, and some people like myself go to work every day because they want to. And that's going to be the difference. It's not always about the money. The job I left to do this job, I was making way more money. Well, no, now it's probably kind of even. But when I left, I took a giant pay cut. But I was traveling the country, which was sweet. I liked that job. I liked the travel. But I wasn't home with my kids. I wasn't home with my old lady, which is probably why we're still together, honestly. But I took the pay cut and took a different job because I would be home more. And I was already doing the job on the side, and you know, like, yeah, I knew it, And I already liked it, so it really wasn't like that big of a change for me. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, don't live your life to work, right? Go to work so you can live your life and be happy with what you're doing every day. Because if you're miserable, your life ain't gonna be that good. I'm telling you, college isn't everything. Like, you go to a trade school, you go to like an industrial school, you could go to like a technical college or something, and it's cheaper. And when you get out, like, and trades are gonna be a dying breed. Like, people that know how to do drywall is gonna be a dying breed, because there's not a whole lot of kids that want to do that shit anymore. Every kid wants to make all kinds of money doing rap videos and YouTube videos and Instagrams and influencers and whatnot, and that's not what everything's about. Be a football player, basketball player, make all kinds of money. Well, I mean, go ahead, follow your dreams, do it. Have a backup plan, because very few people make it. Have a backup plan, you know? Oh, and one more thing before I go. The reason why I have aged so well is because I hardly drink. Alcohol will age you so fast, and so will bad drugs. Stay away from the bad drugs. It's alright to have a little drink here and there. Just don't go overboard. Don't become an alcoholic, because I'm telling you, everybody that I know that drinks daily does not age very well. At some point, they'll get to a point, and then it's all downhill from there. I'm telling you. I'm not the most, like, healthy person. I eat a lot of garbage. That's why I'm fat, right? I don't get a whole lot of exercise. That's why I'm fat. Okay. That's why I'm 5'11", 250 something pounds. I couldn't even tell you last time I was on a scale. I just know I haven't changed much in the last 20 years. So that's why I'm just guessing, like 250, 255, I don't know. I got down to like 205 when I was probably like 22, 23. I looked fucking weird. I was 115 pounds or something when I was in 6th grade, 120 pounds. I forget what the cutoff was to play football, Pee Wee football, my 6th grade year. But I know I made it by like a quarter of a pound. And every week before the game, I would have to run laps to make weight. And they'd put a big X on my helmet because I wasn't allowed to run the ball. So, like, if I was on defense and there was a fumble and I picked it up, I was just down right there. It was my team's ball. I wasn't allowed to run it. They're like, you're too fucking big, guy. So it's just the way it was. I've been that way my whole life. Some people are built, everybody's built differently, and everybody's different. You know what I mean? Some people might go to a 9-to-5, sit behind a desk job, and be fucking happy. Good for them. That's not me, right? I'd rather, be building shit with my hands or doing what I'm doing now. Like when I was a meat cutter and I worked at a beef jerky and, beef stick factory. But before they just turned it into just making beef sticks and just making beef jerky meat snacks, they used to butcher cows and shit there too. So I learned how to do that shit. And I ran that job too. For years I ran that company. Then I got into drugs, I got in trouble, I went to jail a few times, and then I had some other jobs, and then I've been here for a while. And I'll probably be doing this job the rest of my life, and someday, if my kids don't want to go to college, they'll end up working for me. And I'll be able to sit at home, and I can't wait for that day to happen. Or to find two fucking people with a driver's license that want to go to work every day. And then I can sit at home and make schedules and work a couple days a week instead of working the way I do. I'll get there someday. I have to drive. Someday I'll get there. Alright? So yeah, just remember. Want to be happy in life? Find a job you don't mind going to every single day, or a job that you love to do that pays the bills, and don't drink too fucking much. Alright guys, I'll be back soon.